The coaching change is kind of a big one, and I think the fact as well, in a region that is very much saturated with them, they don't pick up another one immediately. So that's going to have an effect coming into this tournament. Xantares, the man of the hour. Lots of chatter around him. Will find the first. He does get overwhelmed as they push through their own smoke. Wicadia up close here. His days are a little numbered, one would assume. He still comes away with a kill. Eternal Fire just about holding on to the lead in this round. Bomb has yet to really cross in. Lukowski on these Julies. I believe he's retrieved them. He will lose his head quickly. And Insani is left to clutch it all up by himself.
Yeah, it's a really scrappy round there, but Insani needs a bit of a heroic moment. Jota feels like a bit of a freebie of a kill, but he's then also sort of protected in this sense. When the bomb spill forward, I mean, this should be impossible for him. Insani's got to do something miraculous here. Now spotted out, pop shot, cannot find form. How much does Jota want to fight here? He's probably not wanting to risk too much. He is low, and he does somehow survive another tag. Insani trying to isolate 20 seconds, though. We got to go, mate. Now or never. And it's not to be. Jota will see it off in the end, and it's a very decent start. Turn on fire. 3 remaining alive. Let's get these individuals online, especially Insani, I think, more so than anything. He's so important to these T-sides. He's such a big space creator. And here's where he might be tested, and he does well, finds the first, and actually does it relatively unscathed as well. Wicadia needs to be careful. He's just very lackadaisically moving through the space offshore, and that'll cost him. Woxic a nice shot, knows where a second is as well, but he's tunnel vision in, and a molly will move him out.
I mean, what a perfect pick-based round from MIBR. So clean, the sense of timing. Yes, they get a catch on, a couple unaware players, but all the same, it looks so damn clean, and the kill feed just lights up. So this is going to be their round. It's now a question of whether Woxic in particular manages to save the all-important AWP for his personal economy, and of course to just make sure that he has that gun in the next round. Magic trying to distract away. Okay, he will lose his life. Is the sacrifice worth it? Unfortunately not. Woxic cannot make it out in time, so he will go down. That's everybody eliminated. Really big round there from MIBR.
Massive round to be stepping up and showing his prowess, and he is going to be unbelievably important in this series. If MIBR want to win, they have to lean on him quite a lot, especially to shut down somebody like a Xantares, whereas Wicadia to open things up here. We have 2 rifles to work with on your 2 most important players for Eternal Fire, and one of which has got an opening kill.
Oof. MIBR still seems to be, the more popular location. It's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Of course, on Mirage, there's many window lineups, but it seems most players are still sticking to the bin. That's a great flash. That is a great flash. Breno is just so blind. Really well read as well by Eternal Fire to just be like, right, we need to gather a bit more information, see where they are. Wicadia gets his hands onto an AK. It is quickly dropped. Just an MP9, not really going to be enough to put up the defense. So the numbers are quickly brought back. Bomb plant comes in, and MIBR set to hold. It's a missed shot on the AWP, though.
It's an absolute peach to really open things up, but this round's still got something brewing. 2 versus 3, in which Woxic is tagged up now. We've got guns to work with. Jota probably needs to start moving his way forward, but Exit is holding. He's got at least some level of an idea. It's about timing. There's one. Jota still crossed, but then he gets spotted out as well. Hits the shot on Exit, and it's all down to Insani. Catches more damage, but he can't get the kill. It's in Xantares who sees it off. I think we've got just enough time on this defuse, but my God, it's going to be very, very close indeed. They might have missed it. They might not have got it. Oh my God. Oh. Right down to the milliseconds there, but it is seen off.
Yeah, I'd definitely say that is a steal. That is an unlikely round that they've just managed to take there, so they'll be really happy with it. See whether they can hold and keep it coming. Xantares under the scope, out of the FOV, takes down safe. So a nice clean opener. Certainly a difficult game for the AWPer of MIBR at the moment. Xantares with the positional change up here, looking to continue the mid hold, but they've got the mid control. I think that's mainly because Eternal Fire have sort of conceded it.
So, him towards mid. We're boosting up. Zantara is waiting behind. Lucalzi, he was holding. He was ready for it, but Zantares was just quicker. A push in towards ramp, but that doesn't work out for Wakadia, but Jota thankfully there for the trade. New man on the block for Eternal Fire, and he's been making some waves as well, and now in a 2 versus 4. Genuinely, with that orb, they could tempt to save. Well, Exit won't, but Brenton definitely could tempt to save here. I think that would be the way, but Maj, did he hear the steps? I think he might have. And he will hit the shot as well. Brilliant round. Double AWPing CT side might be the play. And it is ever so slightly dragging Wakadia and Zantares out of position. So Maj is going to be tested here. Oh, pucks his head up, but he will get the shot on towards Exit. Not the spot on Wakadia. He's got to hit one of these, though. Oh, he's not. He's struggling.
A bit difficult. He's bought time, though. He has bought time. He's denied the bomb getting in. So this is what we're waiting for, is the rotations to have an impact. Madger on the AWP. Good for one. Ooh, a little bit of a dink. Zantara's scared off. So has yet to get control of the bomb. But with only 25 seconds left, I don't really know that MIBR can go anywhere else.
Yeah.
To be honest with you.
You're stuck here, fellas.
Gonna have to dedicate. Gonna have to give it a go, and there's 4 players. Oh, okay. We'll take 1. We'll take 2. What?
Oh my god.
What?
Jesus.
You cannot be serious.
For a moment, you know, you've done that, and I think obviously you have no idea that you've dragged him over, but you've got to assume you have. So you've got to kind of try and quickly, especially because it's an AWP, just barrel in as a pack. He can only shoot 1 at a time, right? I am making him uncomfortable. And Sani to open things up, though. Needed that. Zantares gets caught.
Jota, going to play it safe. Concede the control that he had of the site. They are taking their sweet time getting in. This flank is real quick. Could even deny the bomb plant if he gets in good time. Safe is on the way to one for him, though. Well read. Maybe footsteps heard at some point towards mid or something, but he seemed to have a good idea. He's already rotating around towards middle as well, so I do like it, but you can see Eternal Fire pulling away. MIBR. Listen, man, when it comes together, really clean. Really looks great, but it's just trying to get those parameters working for them. I mean, Safe's like, I know they're saving. He's already gone in for the rotation here, so he's had a very movement-based round. He will get bested, but, you know, the idea was there.
I like the sort of preemptive sort of expectation of the second we get that second kill and, you know, buy safe, and he's just saying, all right, now they're not going for this, right? We've already got the side, and I'm going to try and see if I can catch somebody off guard. It does damage, but it's not enough in the end.
Once in a while, it does indeed pay off.
Once in a blue moon.
Slow round.
Say. Great beer as well.
Yeah.
I must throw out there.
Yeah, shout out.
Love a blue moon one time.
Yeah. Other beverages.
Other beverages on label.
Just to make sure, just to cover our bases.
Blue Moon sponsored, but Blue Moon want to sponsor me. I'd say, yeah. We'll open things up with a second as well, as Jota's delivered on towards Brenton. And this A hit, they've been liking MIBR, and it's unfortunately this time not worked out. And Safe takes a slight tag to the nade, not enough to really put some off kilter. Wakadia on the flank. This could work against him. Oh my god, how is he still alive? And he even deals damage to Insani too in that laboured spray.
Looks good here, I would say. Yeah, and they're sort of abandoning the main idea. The bomb has been dropped, so obviously if they want to try and go for this, they have to pick that up. You need to plant it, usually on the T side, but I think they are moving for a save. Magic.
Oh.
On the angle. Safe seems savvy, but he also... Maybe, I was going to say the decision getting the better of him, but he succumbs, the intrusive thoughts win, and he will go down. So it's just Insani to try and hold here. Will Madger move forwards slowly, but not too much dedication from him. He wants that AK, he gets that AK.
Fair.
He will take it. But Eternal Fire right back in there with the win is, you know, again, a dangerous prospect here.
It's big, isn't it? No problemo. 6-2 though. I actually think Eternal Fire are sitting pretty comfortable right now in this map, and the fact that it's their opponent's map pick in the series too is going to help. Jota, love the entry. Fight on towards Brenton. They get a cut behind to try and catch Insani, but He's a little savvy of that, gets away, and only takes a small amount of damage. MIBR really constantly trying to test A early. They're just not succeeding in the opening head-to-heads.
Oh, yeah. Lukowski, though, will get a bit of a return. Takes a lot of damage for his trouble, and he is alone, so there's not really much follow-up on it, but at the very least, it's a kill back.
Antara and Jota have been playing this dynamic duo together quite well. In all fairness, the rest of the team aren't too far away. Now, with Akari being spotted in towards mid, there's a world they might expect this a hit. Exit, where are your bullets going? Santaras is delivering. As Insani and Lukowski line up, and he gets both. And Safe left with it all to do. 1 versus 3. Woxic plucks him out of bulk. 7 for Eternal Fire.
Yeah, those are unfortunately the vibes. Although, this is one of the things as well we talk about, right? There's no coach behind them.
True.
Not that timeouts have to exclusively be about coaches, but that would be someone that would be like, yo, we need maybe a moment, maybe a bit of a reset. Santares caught off. That's what happens, man. You try and spray through the smoke, you know. You're going to get caught reloading at some point. And now, Jota has to give the position up. He's pretty low. So looks good. So looks doable. Woxic's here on the orb. The rotations and the cavalry finally arrived, but, you know, the bomb goes down, and they have, like, no information. This is going to be so messy. Smoke comes in. Safe says, thank you very much. I'll try and work around that. He might get away with something a little cheeky here if he plays his cards right. But they are breaking into the bomb site. Fight going down in middle, by the way, so, you know, whatever's going on over there. Safe is behind. He's got an AK. Oh, God. Oh, God. Cancels the defuse. Slow as another one. 2 on 3. Still doesn't look awful. The shots just don't land, unfortunately. So they will get it in, but that is awfully close.
It's a little chaotic, wasn't it? My God. For a moment, you're thinking, have they just done enough MIBR in that post plan? But not to be. Now we're at an 8-2 scoreline. This is actually, I mean, we're without a dicey position, right? I really feel like we're starting to see MIBR quite significantly fall behind now. And I mean, if they can't get up towards 4 at the end of the half script, I actually don't think they've got a chance on this map.
No, I think you might be right. Just want to point one out from the chat. Someone said Eternal Fire doesn't pick Anubis. OMG. That's kind of what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's a big...
Bring it back to the Counter-Strike. That is a huge double nade. Oh my days. You've got to be joking. I mean, MIBR. You really got to feel for them at a certain point, guys. Huge double nade comes in. They've been red on the B rush. Then they get blinded, and Maja, it's just, you know, 2 bullets and he's killed like the whole team. They're so low.
Maja masterclass there with a read. I have to give him credit. That is actually, it's pretty special. Just right. Dunk a couple of nades in here. We'll see what we can get.
Try and get it going here. The boost up, I like it. I don't know whether it's going to be watched for. Maja, whoa, he's got a bit of an idea. He gets scared eventually, and they will get the better of him. Woxic's here on the AWP, and I mean, this is the shooting gallery that an AWPer dreams of, but the running headshot from Breno, absolutely mental. Jota will bring it back. Can they hold on here? He's on top of the bin. He spots them both out. Just got to stay cool. Trying to buy some time for his mate to come and join. He's ring around the rosy. Will eventually go down. But it's Wicadia on the backside, of course. Oh, deleted. So a nice, crisp round from MIBR.
And that's probably, you know, in a way that's what the manager gets, got to sort of understands, where he's sort of saying, like, you know, whatever, you know, that first half happened. Let's just go again. Insani, that's a quick shot. Magic going to get caught early, and they're going to try and capitalize upon that spacing towards mid now. They're wrapping through, but they're also testing him, and he spotted the bomb.
He knows what's coming. He's set these Julies up with the information at the very least. Oh, the shot's just not landing. Insani's here for another, but he does eventually go down. So 3 versus 3 in a bomb plant. Exit is around quite quickly. He's got some help from Lukowski as well. All coming in together. 1 for 1. It's Woxic's angle that we've got to watch. Can they find him? Oh my goodness, the answer is no. Woxic with a hella clean correction there to just stay alive. Really well played from him. I thought the Julies, after a certain point, you know, so many bullets.
He gets used a lot in these entry plays. And you can see him over towards Palace. Smoke will come down, meet him at the feet. They've contacted out, and in they come. Molotov down. Exit going to be in a bit of trouble. He's going to swing. Flashbang nowhere to be seen. Mac 10 on Maja. Could get two, and he does before he falls.
Lukowski at range. Doesn't quite know what to do. Does he take a fight? Does he try and stay alive? They're going to join up together here in the window and hope to move in, but as the bomb goes down, as no opportunities come their way, they're just going to save. And I mean, I don't know, fellas. They don't have a kit. I feel like if they had a kit, they'd really have a good case to go for it. But even then...
Triple M4, 1 FAMAS, 1 MP9 to keep them alive here. And we've got at least enough utility to maybe warrant a threat. Xantares, he's having a lot of steps. The flashbang from safe is good. Oh, Xantares jumps at the worst possible moment, though. And that gives Lukowski a freebie. But Magic gets two. What is happening?
A mental round to potentially end play here. With Cardio on the other side of the smoke, not looking to do anything too excitable just yet. The one big thing is the bomb is absolutely nowhere near any of this, or they have spotted each other. Woxic thought he'd maybe got in sneakily. Nice little nade, softens him up.
Oh, nice.
But a bullet in the cranium will do it.
Uh-oh.
He gets his catch. Lukowski out towards shore. I'm not sure if they have information on this. I don't think so, but they know that A is clear. They know this fella is indeed a B player at the very least. Oh, he swaps onto the AK. That would have been a vulnerable moment if Woxic had gone wide, but he didn't. Flash to sort of keep him at bay for the time being. They're playing it safe. Not looking to take the fights. Lukowski on the gap close here. Slowly but surely making his way towards A. Just doesn't quite know where to look. That's a nice smoke, to be fair. He will be smoked off himself. So just trying to get giddy with it. Blinds himself. Timing not quite there. He knows he has to be the hero. He's trying to just find an avenue in, and it is not presenting itself. You know, a really tough look here in the 1 versus 2.
It's crazy that this round's fallen apart, by the way, and Wakani are going to shut it down, but genuinely, when you look at the macro sense of how that round's fallen there, that is really encapsulating everything that's going wrong over towards MIBR. It has been difficult to watch, to say the least. That was not the mirage they wanted to see. They really felt Magic playing in the middle, and then he can make a call around that. Wakani playing in the middle. But, I mean, even still, I don't know what is the idea here with this two splits. Somebody's got to draw away. The bomb is towards apartments, but if it goes down here, it could be awkward. Thankfully, it doesn't. It's only Brunson who's got to go kind of huge, but drive by. And then Major holds for that flank. Bomb goes down, and that's it. MIBR can't do anything. They needed Brunson to hit that shot, to drop somebody there, to give them a chance to rotate, but it was not to be.
Pulling out a lot of experimental rounds, it feels like. So just a chase for the exits here. Speaking of Mr. Exit's actually quite close. They trade headshots. Can you make it away from the bomb is the big question. I think Jota might actually go down. He does indeed. So, you know, tiny bit of something. It's not the end of the world in a pistol round, to be honest, but yeah, not the best of starts for MIBR. Certainly not what they needed, right? Fresh slate, new map, new me. And unfortunately not the case.
Can work a little bit of wonders. Shoulder spotted of Insani. I don't know how much information he got here. As he's playing further back, if Xantares clears first orange, this could be spicy. Does. Finds the kill. Easy. Insani also going to get spotted. The nade is a dunker, though. And there's also more to be found here. Swinging Lukowski will get another, but they're just forcibly fighting B. They don't care that it's stacked. They're still making this one stick, but it's a 2 versus 2. A lot of damage dealt towards MIBR, but they've got to be careful of this flank. Safe is running up close. Wakadia, is he going to get the shot? He will. Not cleared by Safe, so it's all down to one man. Insani at 5-7 and 41 points of HP.
So far it is close. I mean, keeping the hope of a round alive, keeping Eternal Fire on their toes. Insani surely not long for this world, and indeed Wakadia will find him. But yeah, like you say, throwing caution to the wind a little bit, not really all that bothered. Yeah, it's not cinema.
Daytime TV right now.
This is barely TV.
Yes. This is like, you know, there's like telemarketing TV channels. That's one of them. You know, you don't want to watch it.
Yeah,
but you have to.
sure.
Every now and again.
Yeah.
We want to see something, right? If you want cinema, go back and look at some of the games that we've done over the last 2 days on Pro League. The last day of Stage 1 in particular was wild. Yesterday was pretty sick as well. That was cinema. This, not to be so far. Madja, he's pinned it in here. There's no escape. Wherever you go, you're going to face a fight. He's just trying to bait out shots, but he's just going to bait himself into his death. Lukowski holding on the exits, and it's just Yon Wakadi alone. He's got A, that's great, but there's nothing he can do with A.
Yeah, he maybe needed this a bit earlier. He's actually wildly thread the needle.
Yeah, somehow.
Money made. Okay, there you go. Get rid of the AWP. That's something. Opportunity to make some more money as well, to be honest. Some pretty low HP members. They're after him, but he could certainly get the drop on 1 or 2 more. Decent read here. I'm not sure he's going to be ready for Breno around his corner. Will he fully contact?
Oh, spot barrel.
Ooh, he spotted the barrel.
Hey.
25 seconds. I don't think he wins the round. The bomb is too far away.
Expensive, though.
But the amount of damage that he could potentially do is pretty substantial. Lukazi gets him. Wow, how did the... What? How did the AWP end up there? Doesn't really have an effect, usually, like that small window that's there.
That was a slightly weird round, though, for Eternal Fire, because they just didn't hold anything in towards mid, and they've done it again. They just don't expect any mid-aggression. Lukazi did it last round. He's going to do it a second time, and the thing is, he gets one. Unfortunately, not getting the second means this round is done immediately. They've cracked open B. At the same time, we were fighting mid. 2 easy kills coming towards top and honor. One with Util with a double nade stack, and that's it, right? This is how quickly Eternal Fire can just flip around on its head. The only issue is the bomb's still got to get over there, and it's in a precarious spot. Let's get going now, Madja. You know, you'll stop buying time here. It was a relatively quick flank happening by Brinson. Thankfully, they're okay. Bomb goes down, round 1, and that's the issue, unfortunately, for MIBR. The second you find a round, you need consecutive rounds on the board. You need a bit of consistency. Let's give us something to work with. You fall very, very flat.
Yeah, listen on the radio and not really get the full viewing experience.
Yeah.
So, it's just crazy.
Nice, true. Oh, hello. Opener that comes through with the spam. Oh, running out of ammo. Because unfortunately for Sunny, thankfully exit was there. Lukowski back spotted. Jota's so tunnel vision in on that. He's wrapping this corner. I mean, he's dead here. That's for sure. And Macaria simultaneously finds a kill. This is something that the Eternal Fire do so well. Kills it multiple times.
This opportunity, they know that it hangs in the balance at the moment. Breno in the pit. Just playing things nice and silently and slowly. There is a Molotov available. He unfortunately took his eyes off the prize. And Wacadia drops down perfectly to take him out. So Exit's going to save and the round will indeed be secured. That's pretty good.
That was Moses, I think. Really that was Moses said that, sorry. Moses said that. That was a great one. Lord of the Rings is what Machine said as well. We'll come back to that in a second. There's a bit of a banana fight brewing here, and Sani gets caught in 2 minds. Molly in front of him, but AK's on the other side. It's pick your poison. You're dying either way. The issue is that Woxico, he's holding in towards mid. That is safe. Shoulder! He panics. He just doesn't set himself. He doesn't realize that he's still unseen.
A soundtrack that involves, you know, songs that you know or whatever. Don't know. Maybe June 2 is a bit of a cop out of this year for sure, or last year at the very least. Probably go with that. Star Wars also a good shout.
And Torres, where he's holding, he knows safe is around there. Of course, you sort of want to fall away, but Santares has the shot. Time was ticking. There was a flank brewing too, so it felt like a guarantee regardless. But Eternal Fire with another round win, and MIBR continue to fall flat. Just like music I like I've you know, a weird shout out here, but Grown Ups has like some really cool like 80s music, like, which I think is pretty sick. Like, I can listen to that while playing, or, you know, something along those vibes where it's like, yeah, I feel like Tron's a good shout. Jota trying to move out of Bao. I don't know if Lukowski or anybody spotted him. He Takes a tag, though. That'll make his life a little harder. He's setting up for a bit of util himself. A little lurk util here to potentially try and make Brinton feel uncomfortable. They're basically committed towards A. That's the only issue, but they're so tagged up.
Centares, on the contact. It's actually Woxic to find the kill. He gets mollied off. Jota needed him to find that to keep this round alive. Woxic left on 5 HP. A bomb to retrieve, and he does, but the AWP is trained and ready to take him out. MIBR finally back on. It is another chaotic round, but they're able to thrive in said chaos. It has been an incredibly tough half for them once again. 2 rounds, still not going to be enough. Can we finally, for the first time in this series, string some together?
Yeah, MIBR they do feel unbelievably flat, but far from over. The only issue is we were at this exact same scenario. We were at 8-2 in Mirage, and we said, right, if you can get 4, there might be a chance that they only got a 9-3 of the half, and it was far from enough, and then never even got going in that second. So that's the issue that we have arising here, where it's like we need 4 as a, you know, the absolute for MIBR if they want a chance, and it feels so unlikely, and it's not a good start as well. 2 tags are not going to help out. They needed one of those to be a kill, unfortunately. If they had a HE behind there, which Lukowski does, the only issue is he's not close enough towards Banana, but if he could have dunked an A round, that could have been something. Wakadia, oh, that's brilliant. Timing play, moves up short, opens up the A now as well. There's 2 over towards long, but Wakadia can get a deep position here.
Yeah, it's a weird little game state for MIBR to deal with.
Smoke long, boys. Smoke long, go A.
Good.
We're chilling.
Oh, Wakadia, so well played. Who expects the Moto smoke push, right? That's just so incredibly red. And he keeps going to, you know, just get all the kills, really.
Yeah, wild stuff.
It's cool, man. It is certainly cool. But is it going to help you win rounds? I think so far it's hard to tell. I actually didn't catch which spawn that was in, so I can't answer my own question. Okay, so yes. Thank you very much.
I got you. Swing and a miss
from
exit.
Big stuff.
Lukowski gonna feel the same fate. This is looking like a 10-2, isn't it? My God, Eternal Fire. I mean, so much credit to Eternal Fire. They look unbelievable, but us here as casters, you at home, we're all feeling the same way, that this is a very muted MIBR. As much as we can credit Eternal Fire, we are going to credit them because they have looked great. We have to sort of discredit on the other side. MIBR have been non-existent, so quiet. And it's been really rough to watch. Wakadia will see off the last 10-2. Scriv, that was a brutal watch from MIBR, it has been said. Is bonkers. At a tier 1 level, no less. I cannot believe it. MIBR are being shut down by one man. This actually does feel a bit like a 1v5.
Yeah, maybe a little. This guy, I mean, he's 1v9 at the moment. The whole world against him, but he is fragging out. P2K Warrior Woxic will kick this round off. He's got him trapped in Banana, at least for the time being. Maja takes another. That's going to be the bomb hitting the deck awkwardly as well. Woxic. Lovely and clean. Fights all over the shop. What is going on? I don't think I've seen a fight that deep into second mid, like, ever. You know? What is happening in this game? So many mental exchanges, it feels like. But Eternal Fire win the round out, and I think we'll start to hammer this one home. Series going to go their way.
But
man, this is a slow one.
Jonas is also, our wonderful observers mentioned that it can also be to do with the landing sound, so it sounds sort of further away because of the bounce. Spark.
Okay,
I like that. I like that. And Sunny finds the first. Oh, exit with the second as well. Tech9 drive by onto Xantaros and Maja. That's not a bad start at all. If Voxy can get a kill here, retake is back on though, and it is now, right? 3 versus 4. Only 1 rifle that is to work with, but they're actually opting against it. They got plenty of time. They're saying, why not? But I'm with you. Like, why? Just give it a go, boys. You know, you've got so many rounds to spare.
My guy, James,
he's infected us all.
You know, he's got a lot to answer.
We talk about brain rot.
12-2.
Yeah, we talk about brain rot. This is Counter-Strike rot right now.
The money's not even that awful.
Yeah, go for it, man. You're against Tech 9s and like Mac 10s. Come on. You dropped one M4 as well. Like, why not? Why aren't we going for this? I mean, they'll get hunts. They'll get exits. That's nice.
See, look how good you are, man.
Exactly.
Look how good you are at the game, bro. Believe in yourself.
28 and 4 for Wakadia, by the way.
Stat padding, yeah. Wacadia's like, yo, I need my 30 bomb, actually, so...
They are, honestly, just kind of like killing time before the inevitable end of this game. Ollie down. Does tick a little bit on towards Insanity, so at least enough for information. They're going to flash over and fight, but the flash goes actually too early. Nade will bank round. The only difference is Wakadia's here. Wakadia's still hitting shots. Molly will come down. Nade banking behind it. He's going to reposition. A lot of damage dealt there towards Insanity and Safe. I don't blame Wakadia if he wants to fight here. He is being lights out. Why not just back yourself? The only issue is, how are we going about this? Surely we're not going up on top of coffins, right? Oh my god, he is. Oh my god, he is.
On plan. Oh my god. He fell off, though. He fell off. What's happening? What is happening? Last guy in dark. Oh my goodness, that is a mess for sure. Woxic did not know where to look, but MIBR come away with it, so they are going to buy themselves.
Oh, coming to the table. I like this. 4 MP9 buy with Guardia with the M4.
It's a decent amount of nade damage, and I think they're looking to capitalize on it here. Insani. Oh, no. Close, jumping around. Everybody's jumping. Everybody's jumping. Woxic. Oh, that's not what he wanted. Yeah, there you go. Wanted the AK. Oh, it's only got one bullet. So not much he can do. What's the plan here, then? They're still sticking around in Banana. I think a dangerous game to be playing. He survives, just about. Ah, that fighting towards mid, though, is the important one. Still got to get the bomb back. They obviously won't know that Woxic is 3 HP. Even the glass of the bottle, I think, would have done enough damage to take him down. Either way, they keep it costly.
Up in play. M4's alongside it. This is where I don't know if I should close this out. They've had their fun now. They've let things slip a little bit. They've had the slightly jokey MP9 round. Now let's close this out. Let's see it to its conclusion. Missed shot from Woxic. Jota won't, though. Good trade.
Yeah, I'd still take that if I were the T side, though. Super early 1-for-1. Big information gathered. Insani. Clean. Yeah, and they're not expecting Lucasi at all. T-side's not looking bad from MIBR, you know.
True.
Jota's still around. I think they'll be aware of him. In towards the pit. Gets a dink there. Unfortunately, not the frag. Denied any kills. Madja alone. Save makes sense here. That's certainly agreeable. But yeah, man. MIBR wrestling a few back. Look, if it was 10-6, if it was even 11-6, I'd maybe give them a tryer's chance. But I'm not too sure about a scoreline like this. Surely they fumble at some point.
Yeah, it's true. Madja, can he save? Because he is slightly being pincered in here. There's about to be an exit fight in front of him. There's also a library player, and he gets to get spotted out. Exit. Good due diligence. Just do check. 12-7. Ledge.
No, the smoke.
The ledge smoke also missed. Yeah, this is beautiful. Go B, please. And the MP9 spamming too, so they're tempted. They're like, all right, you know, it's MP9 there. We can win that fight, right, guys? Right? Well.
Oh, they're rushing through the smoke. Oh, I hate it. Look how high up he is.
Oh,
though, man.
no way.
Crazy.
How did it fall so flat?
One E. Well, you know, this is the problem that I think you get as like an instinctive Counter-Strike player. You get one kill and then you want to move away, but actually you have to fully dedicate to your double boost and hope that you can make it work.
Should have stayed. Or what they could have done,
they should have stayed.
They could have, which was what I thought they were going to do as well, is what they essentially should have done is they got that double boost, they get a kill each, they fall, one falls down, one stays up there because they're not expecting a double boost. They've, you know, and they would have been this wild and genius play. But no, not to be.
I think they've definitely come up with that one on the fly.
Yeah.
It's like a worked out round. Wicadia, of course. More kills, let's go. I don't know, on a scale of 1 to 10, how worried are you for Eternal Fire?
I'm at like a 4. Do you know what I mean? I like a 4 right now. I think if we get to like 12-10, it will escalate to like a 6, and then 12-11 like a 9. That's my scale right here. But
well, okay, it jumps pretty heavily.
But all I'm saying is, one badly played round. This might be it, right? One little mistake.
Yeah. This is what I was
overfight, and that's why just having that map point alone is massive. Jota spamming. He actually exposes himself to the boiler player, but Frenzen can't capitalize. What happened?
Yeah, that is very awkward indeed. It's not looking good here, is it? They're trapped in towards long, and I think that is known. The break comes in from Woxic. The info here, the spam successful enough, and that is it. That is the problem. You let them get to 12. One little fumble, one misread, you know, it was the player in Cubby